Well, IMPD has a new updated use of force general order.
The new rules are more specific than the department's prior policy. The chief calls it a substantial milestone. Under the new use of force policy, officers are now required to attempt to de-escalate situations. The document outlines specific de-escalation techniques. IMPD is also adopting California's law that outlines limitations on when officers are allowed to apply deadly use of force. The new policy also prohibits the use of chokeholds and shooting into or from moving vehicles. Another change, it is now an officer's duty to prevent or stop the use of force by another officer. This had not been previously outlined by IMPD. The department also committing to reviewing these policies annually to compare them to national best practices. Metro Police says it is expecting to begin training all officers on this new policy as soon as next month. The rewrite of IMPD's use of force policy has been in the works since 2017, ever since Aaron Bailey was shot and killed by officers after fleeing and wrecking his car. The new policies go into effect August 3rd.
But as Fox 59's Russ McQuaid shows us, community and faith leaders say an updated policy is long overdue.
It took the death of Aaron Bailey 3 years ago and then protests out here in the streets last month to get everybody's attention. But now IMPD is on the verge of changing its use of force policy. When Aaron Bailey was shot to death in the middle of the night on the Northwest Side in late June of 2017, the IMPD Merit Board saved the jobs of the officers involved, finding they reacted as they were trained to do. In the killing of Dre'Jon Reed this spring, a special prosecutor will determine if that officer committed a crime when he opened fire, claiming Reed shot first. Protesters in the month afterwards called for IMPD to review the way it resorts to deadly force when policing the streets, and the policy change does just that.
It's long overdue. It, I think, is more appropriate and addresses some of the community's concerns about the appropriate use of force for our law enforcement professionals, and I'm glad to see that it's been formally adopted.
We're very happy that the voices of our community, have been heard. This has been a long request, and even more so, in these last weeks. And just knowing that our law enforcement, all of our agencies, are hearing the voices of our community. That is a good thing.
The revised policy puts on paper some of the things IMPD is already doing or not doing. It also lays out the use of force continuum, dependence on less lethal means, consideration of the threat level, and the subject's level of compliance, and whether or not the person is suffering from a mental illness or substance abuse issue.
My biggest concern with the use of force policy is going to be what happens when somebody violates the policy. What's the process? What's that look like?
Reverend Green hopes the department will hold their own accountable, and he is counting on the community to also do its part.
Obviously, community can't just do that. I'm just going to defy the police and not roll down the window, not communicate, etc., and drive off. It's not going to be. We can't allow that to take place.
The change in the use of force policy comes at the same time a use of force review board is about to begin work with civilian members on board. In downtown Indianapolis, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
Thank you, Russ. And as we outline what's going on with IMPD, we're learning some new things are happening at the Muncie Police Department, who's also announcing some major policy changes for the first time since 2013. 14 new modifications, but most address the use of excessive force. The department highlighted the duty to intervene, ban on chokeholds, and banning shooting to and from moving vehicles. They've also changed the language to some policies to make things clearer for officers. All of the officers have been trained on these new policies in place. The chief says they are still working to update a few more. His goal is to make policy changes and modifications yearly with the help of the public.